Wow. Is it already that time of day? Time you guys to eat again? It just seems like all you guys do is just eat, 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 eat. Here you go. Come on, let's get over here, everybody. Hey, welcome to Ice Age TV, the afternoon puppy edition. And the day's going by quickly, so all the puppies are once again really hungry. Here you go. But you know what the problem I have? I can't bust these bowls apart. This is very challenging. Such a pain in the ass. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I can't get them apart. So, look at this here. They're like glued together. It's so aggravating. Oh my gosh. The challenge is just feeding dogs. Have as many dogs. Never ending. Very challenging. And, look, they're starving. And lately, what I've been doing is I've been giving them treats to kind of get them to come back. So they're getting these little doggy bones. But look here, they're starving. You'd think I didn't feed the dogs. I mean, until you weigh them in. Man, it has not been a very warm day. So the cold has stayed around. It just really is this area. This is really, for all the years I've lived here, this is definitely a different year for us, even though the big warm front is coming in. And I gotta close the door because if I don't close the door, I can't talk. And really the reason I'm making this video is because I'm just so out of touch with the cars. Watch my channel. I'm such the Ice Age guy that you've seen so many years constantly going out and buying yet another car, motorcycle, truck. And now that I just really can't do that anymore. I've ruined my own addictions, which that's usually what happens in life. I'm getting firewood to keep this fire going. And so anyways, crazy is the Barrett-Jackson auction's going on right now in Scottsdale, Arizona. Is that right? And I haven't watched any of it, not realizing that it's off the History Channel. And you have to go to YouTube. For me, I have to go to YouTube, not TV, but just YouTube to catch the live videoing, which is kind of weird. So for some out there, you may not realize it, but the Barrett-Jackson auction is going on right now. And it's been going on since Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I'm just so out of touch with all the latest, greatest stuff. And I see on one of the videos that the new Ford Mustang GT350 has been released. And I'm like, what? I was like, Ford? You know, I've owned a few. I've owned now, I think, 2 or 3 GT350s. And so I was thinking, no way that Ford just released the GT350. I think it's 2, plus the Mach 1, plus the Bullet. So I've always have had kind of the Ford specialty built product. And I had the GT500s. And so once again, I was taken back that I didn't realize Ford had just released the new 650 generation series Mustang, the latest series new generation Mustang. And I have the Dark Horse, and I had the GT model as well. Now if I get this going again without, I'll be amazed, but it's okay. I'm not worried about that right now. But what I do over here is, so what's really interesting is if you're really following, if you're not a Ford Mustang enthusiast, it really won't matter. But if you're a Ford Mustang enthusiast and you see this video, you'll at first feel like Ford just brought out a brand new GT350. And there was no talk of when the new GT350 built by Ford. So this is very, very, very important for those out there who don't really know what's going on. And what I mean by that, Ford in-house builds a GT350, GT500, but then you have a company called Shelby American. The Shelby American group has the license to honor Carroll Shelby's, basically, I guess, copyright protection, that they can take Carroll Shelby's Shelby name and use it, and they can take a Ford Mustang and make it into a Shelby product. But typically, what they do is build what is known as a Super Snake. And so it's not actually Ford's in-house performance car. It's actually a company. Look at this here. How do you get out? How the heck did you just get out? Oh, I didn't close the door all the way. Doesn't really matter. He ain't going nowhere. Guess you already ate and you want to go take a crap, hopefully. So the point here is that I'm trying to radiate to other people. If you're hearing about the brand new Ford Mustang GT350, it's not an actual in-house build. It's outside of Ford, where the company called Tuscany Corporation out of like Las Vegas and Indiana, I had one of the Super Snake lowered F-150 race trucks that I bought and ordered and waited close to a year to get. So what I'm trying to convey to everybody here on my channel today is I'm wondering what Ford used. I'm wondering what Shelby, the Shelby company that modifies these cars, I wonder what package they use, because on a Super Snake Mustang, they typically order just a really base Mustang, and then they take that car and they modify it with a suspension and the engine, exhaust, tires, wheels, brakes, possibly transmission. So they upgrade a lot of things. So they're buying a Mustang, and then they're taking it and stripping it. Here we got another one. And then they're making it into their own personal Shelby product. So the big question right now is, did they take a Whipple horse and make it into a GT350? That's what I think. I think that's what they probably did. I personally think that they took this car and then they fancied it up by making it look a little bit more personalized, different wheels and tires, maybe different brake package. But what's interesting is they're not disclosing a lot of what the components are. They kind of are, they kind of are not. Because this has the Tremec transmission over the regular manual transmission. So once again, I'm just kind of giving you guys just a kind of a fun afternoon video where this is the same old routine every day of my life. These dogs about driving me nuts, because odds are they're now up next to the road. This just goes on all day long. All day long. All these dogs do is go out here so I can't see them. So I cannot see these dogs. All they want to do is hang out front here. It just drives me crazy. Ugh. It's just beyond unbelievable. Look at all the property I have and where they want to hang out, next to the road. So the whole point of my conversation here is sharing the afternoon fun with the dogs, which is getting old because it's never ending me chasing them around. But really, I wanted to reach out to others and share with you that Ford did not build the GT350s to be ridiculous. They're only making 526 units, the Shelby American, and then they're going to make the 350R, which is just an all-out race Mustang. They're only making 62 of those. They're going back to like 1965 or something like that, and they're recognizing when Carroll Shelby only had like 562 GT350s allocated for production, and they're copying that. Starting price $109,000, and be so lucky to get one will be the story, and you're going to pay through the roof, and it's a 5.0 Coyote motor, and I just think it's a dark horse in disguise with a GT350 badging on it, and it has 810 horsepower. If you go with the 350R, it has 830. What's so cool is I have they're way down there. I have the Whipple supercharger on my car, and once again, if you know the GT350, Ford has always made a unique engine for that car. And so it just reinforces on how Shelby American's just riding off the footprint of another Mustang already built, and then just making it more special with the badging and some other things. But wow, interesting, out of touch with the latest greatest on the car stuff, because all I've been focused on is the puffy stuff. So that's it, everybody. Just wanted to share, and I want to share some information on the new Indian motorcycle lineup as well, which is pretty cool. Another day, another conversation. But that's it. On the back side of the property, and that's not my boat. That's my good old friend's Bob's boat. How long does that thing sit there? All right, so they're out playing amok. I can let the big dogs out. And once again, I wanted to give you a heads up. Anyway, here's the GT350 Mustang. Your friends start talking about it. You need to clarify to them, that's not Ford's own production car. That is a Shelby American specialty company only making a limited production. And I just think it's a dark horse in disguise. That's my own view and my ideas. God bless. Have a great day. All right, so I just read a comment on the Mustang 7G forum that I'm a subscriber to, and I posted on there, is the new GT Shelby 350 just a dark horse in disguise? And apparently it is not. So anybody out there that's watching the 2025 Shelby GT350 unveiling, once again, I was just talking about this on my video here a few minutes ago, it is not a true Ford manufactured GT350. It's actually the Shelby American rights to customize Mustangs for them to be like the Shelby Super Snake, if you know those cars. It's a company called Tuscany that has the rights to the Shelby copyright and builds where they can build these modified Mustangs. So apparently from one of the Mustang 7G forum members reached out to me and said it's not a dark horse in disguise, it's just a modded GT Mustang. So once again, on my channel, I just clarified that for anybody watching. I really thought, if you think it through, I don't know why they wouldn't have just taken a dark horse. I mean, I don't know, but it's all about the money factor, because they want to make a lot more money out of their own in-house build. What's going on now? There's the dogs once again. I just brought him back this side. Oh, here he comes, finally coming back. So that's good to know. So he reached back out and talks about how on the forum, Ford Mustang forum, there's a lot of in-depth information talking about how the Shelby GT350 is not just riding off of the dark horse, which makes no sense to me, but it does, because they can buy a GT stripped out Mustang for little to nothing. Compared to that, they're going to be 30 grand, 40 grand more, and they probably have their own internal parts, which will be a third to half the price of what you pay as a person. If you watch my channel, just always like to continue to keep it going and sharing ideas and views and thoughts. So there it clarifies it. And I hope that helps you understand the new GT350 Mustang. Have a great day. Time to go in. Come on, let's go. Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on, Tang. Come on, Tang, go, come on, boy, come on. Let's go, come on. Come on, Pops, come on. Come on. Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, Will. Come on. There he goes. Let's go, come on, let's go. Looky here. Treats. Want a treaty? Treats, hey, come here. Come on, treats. Come on, let's go. Come on, move it. Come on. Get away, come on. Come on back here. Oh, they just non-stop, man. Non-stop. All right, let's put down mats. Let's turn the mud pit out here. All right, there's your entertainment.